All right, you guys, welcome to another everyday flow. So let's get started. We're actually going to start standing. So go ahead, come to the top of your mat, big toes to touch, little gap between your ankles, and just let those arms lengthen alongside your body. As you inhale, roll your shoulder blades up, back, and down as you exhale. 2 more times, just like that. So inhale, lift the shoulder blades up, draw them back, and then open up the mouth and exhale. And one more time, doesn't that feel good? Inhale, really lift the shoulders high, draw them back, and as you bring them down the back, open up the mouth and exhale. Definitely bring a smile to your face. On your next inhale, reaching the arms, reaching them really, really high, as you maybe take the gaze up beyond your fingertips. That's always a nice little mini back bend. As you exhale, hinge through the hips, come all the way down into that forward fold. As you next inhale, again, we're gonna lift up to that long spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step your feet back, or some of you are ready to float back, go ahead. You can lower your knees and go to that half push-up, or you can keep your knees lifted. Inhale is that upward facing dog. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Just one breath here, make it count, breathe in. Remember, these are everyday flows, and exhale for one, but in 20 minutes, or some of them are 30. Bend the knees, look forward, step, float, lightly hop your feet to your hands. Inhale is that halfway lift. And exhale brings you down to that forward fold. And again, inhale, just rise. Take it all the way up. Hands can stay apart or they can come together. As you exhale, hinge through the hips, come all the way down into that wonderful forward fold. As you next breathe in, lift up just to that halfway lift. Shoulders stay down the back. As you exhale, plant the hands, your choice, stepping or floating back, knees or no knees as you lower to that half push-up, elbows bend in. Inhale, lifting up, shoulders again stay down the back. And exhale takes you back, downward facing dog. We're here for a breath. Breathe in. And breathe it out. Again, bend the knees, look forward. Your choice, stepping, floating, or lightly hopping up. Inhale halfway. And boom, exhale, you're down to that forward fold. Every day, quick flow. Here we go. Inhale to rise. Take it all the way up. You can do this. Your body will love you for this. Exhale, forward fold. Take it all the way down. Inhale lifts you up halfway. Exhale again, plant the hands. Again, if you're ready, float it back. Lower through your vinyasa, knees or no knees. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. One breath here, breathe in. And breathe it out. On your inhale, reach the right leg high, right leg reaches high. As you exhale, right foot to your right thumb, ground through your back left foot. Your inhale takes you up, warrior one. Your exhale opens you up, warrior two. Flip the right palm up, big inhale to reverse the warrior. And exhale, strong through the arms, cartwheel them down to the mat. Step the right foot back to the left foot. Remember, you can always lower your knees. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Right away, inhale, reach the left leg high, really reach it high. Exhale, step the left foot to the left thumb, ground through the back right foot, and use your next inhale to take you up, warrior one. Exhale opens you up to that big warrior two. Flip the left palm up, big inhale to reverse the warrior, side body bend here. Strong arms as you exhale, cartwheel the hands down, stepping the left foot back to the right foot, and again through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale back into that downward facing dog. We're just here for a breath. Breathe in. And we breathe it out. Amazing, you guys. Bend the knees, look forward, step, float, lightly hop your feet to your hands. Inhale is that halfway lift. And exhale takes you down to that forward fold. Now we're gonna inhale to chair, bend the knees, sit back. Bring the arms up. Take one exhale to twist to the right. So one long exhale, twist to the right. Stay low. Inhale takes you back up to chair. And exhale, twist it to the left, right into those adrenals. Feels so good. Inhale takes you back up to chair. Exhale is that wonderful forward fold. Stay in your forward fold. Take your feet hip width distance apart. Hook the 2-piece fingers of both hands underneath the toes of both feet, big toes of both feet. Take an inhale, find length. And exhale takes you down to that forward fold. 3 breaths. Breathe in. And breathe it out for 1. Shift more weight into the balls of the feet for 2. And exhale for 2. And just a final wonderful breath in here for 3. You've got this. And exhale for 3. Release the fingers out from underneath your toes. Plant your hands down. Walk your feet back a little bit. You can come into Malasana squat. Some of you I know will want to come into crow. Lift the heels. Keep the hips lifted. Keep the head lifted. Bring the knees to those upper arms, and then you're extending forward. So you're not extending down. Crown of the head is extending forward, lifting the heels up towards your sitting bones. We're here for another breath. Breathe in. You've got this. Use your exhale to shoot your legs back through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale takes you back into that wonderful, amazing downward facing dog. From here, inhale, reach the right leg high. Right leg reaches high. As you exhale, bend your right knee, open your right hip over your left hip. Either stay here, hip opener, or bring the right ball of the foot around, coming into wild things, straightening through that left leg. Hips stay lifted, chest is open, right arm is extending towards the space in front of you, and you're here for a breath. Make sure you're breathing. Breathe in. I'm sure your heart rate is racing, which is a good thing. And exhale. Good. Inhale, the right hand comes around and the right leg reaches back and up into that 3-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot in between your hands, and inhale takes you up into that high lunge. Right away, exhale, twist to the right. Left upper arm hooking across the outer seam of your right thigh. And again, you can stay with palms together, or you can inhale, yawn the arms open. You can even exhale into a full bind. Those of you in the full bind, if you want to take it up into a little balance, step the left foot up to the right foot. So those of you who want to come into the balance, go ahead, lift it up, that right leg up, extend the right leg back. And again, taking the gaze over beyond your right fingertip or your right shoulder, definitely your right fingertips. We're here for a breath. Breathe in and breathe it out. Those of you in the balance, rebend your right knee, bring the right foot down, step the left ball of the foot back, and we're gonna just take an inhale, come up, high lunge. Amazing, you guys. From here, exhale, hands down to the mat, right leg steps back, and through your vinyasa you go. Inhale is that upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. First of 2 dolphins. Lower your right forearm down to the mat. Lower your left forearm down. So elbows should be underneath your shoulders. Walk your feet up. Walk them up, walk them up, walk them up. Now those of you who are new in dolphin, just stay and start to lift your heels up. Those of you who want to lift a leg, it's your right leg. Once you've got your right leg lifted, I like to walk my left foot forward a little bit more. And then I can lift up into my pincha. 3 breaths. Breathe in and out for 1. Inhale into your body for 2. And exhale for 2. And then a full breath into your body for 3. You've got this. And exhale for 3. Slowly lower 1 foot or both feet down, knees to the mat, hips to the heels, child's pose, 3 breaths. Breathe in and out. This is a sweaty one. Breathe into your body for 2. We're getting it all in. And out for 2. And a final full breath into your body for 3. And exhale for 3. On your next inhale, travel the body forward into tabletop. Exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Right away, inhale, reach the left leg high. Left leg reaches high. As you exhale, bend the left knee, open the left hip over your right hip. Again, happily stay here, or bring the left ball of the foot around into your wild thing, straightening through the right leg. Hips lift, chest opens, left arm extends forward, and we're here for a breath. Maybe close your eyes. Breathe in, let the sweat drip off of you, and breathe it out. As you inhale, bring the left hand back to the mat, reaching the left arm up and back into that 3-legged dog. Brilliant, you guys. From here, exhale, softly step the left foot in between your hands. Take your inhale up to that high lunge, and exhale, twist to the left. So remembering your options here, you can bring your back knee down, palms can stay together, arms can open. Those of you coming into the bind and you want to practice reverse birds of paradise, look down at your left foot, step your right foot up to your left foot, and again, move the weight into that right leg, lifting that binded left leg up, extending that left leg out, And then maybe gently taking your gaze over beyond your left shoulder. We're here for a breath. Inhale. And we exhale. Those of you in reverse birds of paradise, slowly bring your left foot down. Step the right leg back. You're in that twist. Inhale, come back up into that wonderful high lunge. Exhale, hands down, stepping the left foot back to the right foot through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Last dolphin. I mean, sweat is definitely dripping off of me. Lower your left forearm down. Lower your right forearm down. Trick here is to get those hips as much as we can over those shoulders. If you're gonna lift a leg, lift a left leg. That doesn't mean you wanna lift up into pincha. You might just stay here, but then eventually you float up. 3 breaths. Breathe in and out for 1. Inhale for 2. And exhale for 2. And a final full breath into your body for 3. You've got this. And we exhale for 3. Lower one foot or both feet, or simply just bring your knees to the mat. Anchor through your forehead, child's pose. You've done it. That's how quick it goes. Breathe in. We're nearly there. And out. Inhale for 2. And exhale for 2. Slowing down the breath for 3. And exhale for 3. I know I need to. Very, very slowly lift your upper body up. Coming into Vajrasana. Shift your hips to one side of the heels. Is anybody else sweating? Whew. These quick flows do generate a lot of sweat and heat. Paschimottanasana, but it's good. Flex through your feet. Take an inhale, reach the arms up. And boom, we're there. Exhale, we hinge through the hips. And as we draw the elbows back towards the body, we exhale, extend the crown of the head towards the tops of the feet. 2 more breaths here. As you inhale, draw your elbows back, keep your shoulder blades down. And exhale, extend the crown of the head for 2. 1 more breath here. Breathe in. Oh yeah. And then exhale for 3. Very slowly inhale to lift the upper body with a straight spine. And we're gonna just come into Navasana, then onto the mat. Might as well do a little bit of core. Sweat a little bit more. Hands slide to the backs of the knees. Chest is open, spine must stay long, shoulders down the back. If you've got that, release the arms parallel to the floor. If you've got that, start to straighten through your legs. Even if your knees stay bent a little bit, if you've got shaking, it means you're working for 10 and for 9. It's like somebody's trying to lift you up. For 8, somebody's lifting you up for 7. For 6, keep breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Slowly lower all the way down into the mat. Amazing, you guys. Those of you who want to take it into a back bend or anything like that, go ahead. If you want to take it into a final inversion, you can take it up into Viparita Karani. You can go into a headstand. We have done inversions. Or we can take it to shoulder stand for 5 breaths. So feet coming over towards the crown of the head, walking your arms in, really walking your arms in, releasing your hands to your back, and then lifting your legs. So if you're in a headstand or any other inversion, or just in Viparita Karani, legs up an imaginary wall, let's do our 5 breaths together. So we breathe in for 1, really extending those feet up, and exhale for 1. And then we breathe into the body for 2, and exhale for 2. You've got this, you guys. Breathe into your body for 3, and exhale for 3. 2 more breaths. Maybe close your eyes for 4, and exhale for 4. Lifting through those feet for 5, and exhale for 5. So from shoulder stand, just bring your feet back over towards the crown of the head. Halasana. Bend your knees to your ears. Karna Pindasana. Release your arms down onto your mat and begin to roll yourself all the way down onto your back. Coming into Shavasana. So if you need anything else to do, if you want to take a supine twist or any type of twist, go ahead. Now is the time to take it into the twist. If you're coming straight into Shavasana, just wiggle it out, wiggle it out, wiggle it out so you can feel your whole body melting. These are great, amazing everyday flows just to get the breath going, get the body moving, and to stay in what I like to call present moment awareness, to stay mindful, to let go of the external and come into the internal, which is us here lying on the mat. So again, it doesn't matter if it's 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 45 minutes, 75 minutes, 90 minutes, you've got your yoga practice in, and you should be very proud that you've given that time for yourself today, because that's the most important. It's not about the time that you gave, it's about just being able to give yourself some time. So those of you who are coming out of the twist and you're in your Shavasana, and again, just allow your body just to melt and dissolve. I always like to think of the words of I am open, because that's what we've done even in this 20 minutes. I am open. And that can mean open to receive, open to listening, open to giving, open to helping, open to hearing. Whatever you need to be open to right now, you've just helped yourself become a little bit more open to that situation or maybe that person. Maybe it's just being more open to yourself, to listening to yourself. Those of you who want to stay a little bit longer, go ahead, stay a little bit longer. Just put me on pause or shut me off completely. Those of you who do want to get up and move on, but stay open in what you're getting onto for the rest of the day, start to just bring your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around those legs, and just take that little rock from side to side. So rock from side to side, maybe popping your feet up and do a happy baby as you rock from side to side. Maybe opening up your eyes, or if you're not opening up your eyes, closing your eyes but bringing a smile to your face. And now just taking a roll over either to the right or the left side, whichever comes over naturally, right or left side, pressing yourself up to your comfortable seated position. And those of you staying in that ball for a couple more breaths, absolutely come up when you're ready to come up from your ball and just come into your comfortable seated position. And today we're just going to place our hands into what's called Dhyana Mudra. So just placing the back of one hand into the palm of the other hand and allowing the hands to rest. This is more of a meditation mudra, but that's really what we did here. We did a moving meditation. So just back of the hand placing into the palm of the other hand, rolling your shoulders again, up, back and down. Nice and long through the spine and out through the crown of the head. And we're going to end our practice just like this with Dhyana Mudra together. So exhale everything out of the body. Exhale, exhale, exhale. And now with a smile on your face, take a deep, full breath in through the nose. And when you're ready, open up the mouth and just exhale with a smile. Staying open to receive, staying open to what it is you know that you need to become more open with or about. Blinking your eyes open. Thank you guys so much for joining me on these everyday yoga practices that, again, they can slot into your day no matter what. I know that because I've done these practices and they work. See you guys soon, and make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel by just clicking the red button that says subscribe. I'd also love you guys to comment on how you liked these everyday flows and how they may have helped you in your everyday life.